You can buy all the gacha skins you want. I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to hold a high moral ground, a higher moral ground when we are all playing a gambling game. So Shift Up decided that Modernia as a gacha skin is not enough, and they are making not one but two gacha skins for the update on April 25. So let's check this out and let's see what our amazing developer Shift Up is doing for this update. Before we start, leave a like, subscribe. We're gonna be live later playing, of course, some Snowbreak, some Nike, and maybe some Terraria as well. We're still unsure of that. And probably I will be playing some Stellar Blade since I need to get better at the bosses. I suck at them. So we're gonna be playing all of that. Come say hello on the stream and let's check this. So first of all, my maintenance is going to be 7 hours the usual. It's actually 1 hour more than usual, but it's fine. Bay will be available on Ordinary Recruit and on the wishlist as well as on all of the mods. So if you were waiting for her, you can now go for that. We're getting Crown and Kilo. Again, I'll make a separate video on them so you guys can see it. Of course, Crown is going to be like the 1%. Kilo is just completely free. So we ignore these two things and we go into the important stuff. So new costumes. A special costume, Modernia's second effect, can be obtained from the costume Gacha with full voiceover, burst skill animation, standing pose, and a special SDI. Special costume, Snow White. The Snow White skin is actually looking pretty good, but I'm skipping it because I do not use it. It's for $20, I don't think it's worth it. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe like a $10 skin, like a standalone skin, I will buy it. But $20 for what we're getting, no thank you. And when it comes to Diesel, I am skipping her. It says Diesel here because, proofreading your own fucking patch notes is too hard, and Shift Up is, worried about their JP community. They don't care about the English one. So this Midnight Strawberry, I'm skipping that one because I have two skins for this already. One is a recolor, one that they gave for the first mission pass ever. So I was like, why would I buy this one? Another dress, yet another one. We have 7 dresses in game already, and we're getting yet another one. So I'm skipping this one. And then the important one, okay, the important one, a special costume, Crown costume. Crown costume will be full voiceover, versus skill animation, standing pose, and a special SD action will be coming soon. Please stay tuned. So you are releasing one special costume, which is Gacha, and you were telling us, okay, after that Gacha is over, guys, you're getting another Gacha costume for Crown. Woo, amazing. Thank you, Shift Up. Now let's go into everything else, and then we'll go into skins, characters, and why fan service in Nikkei is just not even worth it. By the way, they are doing so many Gacha skins just for one simple reason, and it's because we keep buying them. Right, that's the reason. That's the reason. And we talked about this already on my previous video. You can vote with your wallet. You can vote by not playing the game, or you can vote by spending less money or doing something. Like at the end of the day, gacha skins will always be a thing as long as we keep buying them, and that's why I started skipping them. Right? You saw me already with Emilia. I was like, fuck this shit. It's trash. I'm most likely going to also be skipping the Modernia one because as good as it looks amazing. It looks super good. But there is a lot of gachas coming out. If I have to choose between spending $60 in Nike or buying a Stellar Blade, which we already bought, right? Which one is going to be the pick? If I have to pick between spending $60 on a gacha skin for Modernia or actually spending more money for pools on, let's say, Wuthering Waves coming out next month, which one do you think is going to be better for me? Cosmetics are good, but it's not a necessity. And, what you get on the gacha costume itself, the other resources, that's like the biggest excuse ever. Every time someone is like, oh no, well, what we're getting on the costume gacha is the resources. The gacha is just an extra for free. Nah, stop the cap. You're buying it because of the costume. You're not buying the gacha because of the materials themselves, alright? It's nice that you're getting something else, not only the skin, thank God, but it's not that the reason. The reason is the skin. So I'm skipping them just because I do not want to support that. I don't mind some of the stuff Shift Up is doing. Like, I can agree with having or not going full Coomer fan service, even though that's why we started playing the game, which is not what they are delivering. And we can see this on like most of the characters they've been releasing, right? Bay, finally we get some good fan service. In fact, you can see her here, right? Finally some good fan service. Emilia and Rem were awful. The Killer Wife, amazing. These two characters is what we want. But you still need to get 4 copies to enjoy that fan service. Then you have Elec. I'm gonna be honest, Elec is good to look at. It's not good fan service for me, in my opinion. Brevity, same thing. Like her burst is not good enough, or her shooting pose, same. Aid, awful. Moran looks pretty good. I like the background still. I wouldn't say it's spicy or good fan service enough. Same for Leona. They look good, but they are not including the fan service we started playing for. And people can use whatever excuse they want for when it comes to the characters that they're releasing, because people will defend this. People will be like, oh, they don't want to do this. And it's like, okay, that's fine, but then don't advertise yourself as an RPG you can play with one hand. You're advertising yourself as a Coomer game. It's what you're doing, and it's what you've been doing since before the game was even launched. So when we talk about that type of stuff, it's like, why would I even bother? When I can spend money in other gachas and get better stuff. So let me go back to the patterns here, see what else we're getting. But yeah, I'm not really happy with the gacha skins or the skins in general. For me, most likely I'm gonna stop buying skins in Nikke unless it's a normal skin with good fan service. The gacha skins is like $60, bro. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm spending in more gachas and I'm getting a lot more in return. So I just have no need for, right? That said, 2 gacha skins, 2 normal skins. We're getting the new event Last Kingdom, which I am excited for. The map itself looks amazing for this event. We'll see. We're getting a story divided in 2 as usual. Challenge stage, co-op finally. Someday maybe this is a permanent thing, just like Full Burst Weekend XD. We're getting Brand New Year on the archives. Brand New Year was one of the first events we got, so if you didn't play at the start of the game, I recommend you check it out. Minigame for the king, which is TD Balloons, but in Nikke, looking pretty nice. I hope this also becomes a permanent game mode. It depends on how good they do it, right? But we'll see. We're getting Mog finally permanent. Not yet, but we're getting Mog 2.0, and I'm super happy with that. So we'll see how good this one is. Of course, we're getting the 1.5 year anniversary, which is going to be another extra event where we can get Kilo and 10 advanced recruit vouchers, which is the good pools. Every time we have big events, we don't get normal pools, we get good pools. So that's nothing new. Still happy to get an extra 10 pools since I have no tickets right now or years. We're getting a 14-day login calendar with even more advanced pools. And then Fell Birthday, 3 weekends in a row, which is pretty good. Still, this should be permanent, but whatever it is, right? Whatever. Other than that, we're getting some skill resets. Usually, we only get 3 of them, which is super bad. We'll see if it changes this time. I don't think so. If you need help or want a video on priority for what units you should reset their skills, let me know and we can make one. Then we're getting Solo Raid, the Outpost Deep event, new gameplays, chapter 29 and 30, new lost sectors as well, new floors in the Drive Towers. So, of course, again, they will keep increasing Drive Towers. I'm not sure what's the plan here, because you can keep increasing Drive Towers for a while, right? But what happens when we reach a point of 1,000 floors, 2,000 floors, and people only have 3 tries per day? How are you going to start balancing this out for newer players to catch up or to get good resources? Or just in general for people to be able to progress here? Most people don't progress in Drive Towers, or they can't. So I'm not sure. We'll see what they do for that. And finally, we're also getting the profile decorations, which I'm happy because that's something I was waiting for. More cosmetics is always. Quick advice is also here. Finally, I think you get 100 points even if you do quick advice, which is nice. And then, of course, new commodities, which is going to be the gacha skin and more pack. Oh, actually, new commodities. So we actually are getting both gacha skins at the same time. We're going to be getting first the Modernia gacha and then the Crown gacha. Both are actually paid. Okay, so XD. These fucking companies sometimes, bro. And again, you can buy all the gacha skins you want. I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to hold a higher moral ground when we are all playing a gambling game. All right, that's not my intention. I think it will never be. I'm just skipping them because I don't want to support Shift Up when it comes to a lot of the shitty practices they are doing. I do not mind getting the characters or spending some cash when it comes to buying extra pools, but when it comes to the skins themselves, they are just trash. They are. When we talk about new burst animations, the only way to get them is by spending $60. The normal $20 skins, you are never seeing them. You're not putting them even in your lobby. So it's like, whatever. I'm skipping them. The anniversary pass is the one for Snow White, and the main mission pass is the one for Diesel. That said, that's probably it, right? Yes, we're also getting some miscellaneous updates when they release this patch. But, like I was saying, pretty much XD update. I was happy for the half anniversary. Like the stream itself was good. I will say I was like having like high hopes right for this. It was like, okay, maybe we're getting the Corona skin for free as a way of balancing out the Modernia fiasco with the gacha skin. But now we're getting both as gachas. Let me know what you think about this. Really fucking bad patch, honestly. Also, reminder that the stream was completely censored in comparison to the Japanese one, which had no censorship barely at all. So yeah, Shift Up does not care about the global community. They will never care. That said, let me know what you think about this update. Love you all, bossos. We're gonna be streaming later. Come say hello. Have a great time. Good luck with your pool dinner needs, and see you in the next one.
役立たずは楽園から追放するのみ。ブランとノワールのショータイムです。天地万物を切るとはこういうことです。